record party audio. Okay, yeah, it says started streaming. Your audio is included. So everybody, it says that. Oh, okay. It's okay. So you don't. So this is gonna be a little bit of a lopsided conversation because I know Vanquisher, you don't want to include your audio, but being part of this philosophical discussion, I think that all viewpoints should be heard. Do you agree or disagree? Okay, fair enough. But I'm not. That's not. No. Well, first of all, you mistake my intent. So my my intent is not to go viral based on our conversation, although it is a conversation that needs to be had. Because we're talking about our society and the society that's been built for us, not necessarily by us, right? But this society that's been built for us was all of our forefathers who designed it that way. Okay, and if we were to acknowledge them in the creation of this, because we're not building society from the ground up, that's not right. Right. But my point is that like now I'm more or less speaking to myself because the only thing getting captured, just like my previous conversation with Atlas, the only thing getting captured, that yeah, but that's how it sounds when I revisit that stream. So when I look at the stream, I'm just asking questions and I'm not hearing any of the responses in the recorded fashion. And it's not for the sake of gaining stardom or fame. It's for the sake of enlightening people towards the human condition. There you go. I would appreciate it. I would appreciate it if you have input. If you have an opinion that is, insightful, of course I would. Well, we were first talking about Kendrick Lamar's little halftime show that he was making a statement. Okay. And then we segue into how that relates to our human experience and the historical precedents behind that human experience. Because you mentioned that only God can know the truth. But what if the God that created the entire universe included an instruction manual of that historical truth? Whether we choose to believe that instruction manual or not is a different story. Well, hold on. So, if I said that, hang on. If I said that the Bible is basic instructions before I leave Earth, and that's what it stands for. I'm just using that acronym because that makes the most sense. That means that the one who created the entire universe, well, okay, so the human experience is like a crucible. It's designed in stories. Okay, so there is an ancient story that actually dovetails into our current modern story, and we each have an individual story, but that's how we see the world. We see the world through stories. That's why we gravitate towards movies and medium where people are telling stories. It's why we record our experiences and write books about it or record podcasts or the like. We relate to our experience of reality through stories. And to only hear one side of the story, well, you're doing yourself a disservice. And that's my opinion. But do you think that every person, right? Every person has a choice. Well, that. I mean, it is. it is that story, but you're not wrong. But here's where I just want to push back just a little bit. So if the Bible said what humans have done all throughout antiquity, meaning that from ancient history to present, we've always rebelled against the one who created the whole thing. And we did that in the service of gaining knowledge ourselves and becoming powerful. So when you look at all of these ancient cultures that developed their own religions and worshiped created gods, these are gods that have not always existed throughout eternity. They were created beings, meaning that they have power similar to God, but they don't have the creation power to create the whole thing. So they can manipulate it, but they can't create it from scratch. And the reason why I'm saying that is, like, I'm trying to get Meesing to read the first 10 chapters of Genesis. And she's resistant to doing that because, for whatever reason, she's like, it's a boring book, I don't want to read it. Okay. But well, it is a choice. But at the age of 14, she might be able to glean some insight in there that maybe I didn't even look at, you know? So I want her to read the first 10 chapters and then we'll talk about it. And I think that that's the best way to learn something about something. Do you agree or disagree? Okay, so right. So I'm trying to get Ming-Sing to read the first 10 chapters of Genesis because the crux of the story, what seems to be repeating, the historical precedent that seems to be repeating, is the rebellion of mankind towards the divine creator of all things. And how he rebels is man gets ancient knowledge from other divine beings that are not the creator of all things. They are created beings, but they have more insight than what we have. We are, as human beings, very naive in our thinking. Like, if you think about the creation account from, the Hebrews, let's say, for example, and you contrast that to, let's say, the Epic of Gilgamesh, or the Enuma or something like that, all these ancient texts that have a creation account, and you compare them, there's lots of similarities, but there's lots of differences. Where the differences lie is actually the frame of reference. Like, for example, the first man and woman ever created, in their story, they were naive in their thought process. They were naked and they were unashamed. Okay, now that concept, unashamed, means that they were vulnerable, but they never thought of it that way. Not until they ate from the tree of knowledge, or was encouraged to eat, from the tree of knowledge, that they became aware that they are vulnerable and they need to hide certain things about their persons. Even hide it from the Most High Creator of all things. Okay? You guys might not have a reference to what I'm talking about, but Atlas, you've read. You told me that you read the Bible from cover to cover, so you do.
Yes, I did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you probably have a frame of reference to what I'm talking about. When you compare that creation account, and I think we had this discussion before, to, let's say, other ancient texts that you say are much older, like the Epic of Gilgamesh, so ancient Mesopotamian texts, Sumerian texts, and what have you, the like. You can see that, like, different civilizations have a different creation account. So you got ancient Egyptians, you got ancient Mesopotamians, you got the ancient Chinese, the ancient Hindus. All of these have, like, a pantheon of gods. And these pantheon of gods claim that they are the creator of all things, or whatever.
Yes.
But yet, each of those pantheons, or each of the polytheistic gods, only create one aspect of the reality that we live in. And that's what we know to be true. Like, if you look at, let's say, Egypt, they worship Ra because he's a sun god. but they also worship like Osiris or Isis or various other ones because they all represent a different aspect of like rebirth or um, other elements. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Um, but what if there was a God that created all of those gods? So they're gods, little g, and he's God, big G, the most high above all things. He created the whole heavens and the earth and everything in it. But mankind, in its rebellion to the Most High, because that's what the gods did, they rebelled against God, the creator of all things. Because what it all comes down to, from my perspective, and it's not just I'm not the only person that says this, is autonomy. We want to be able to make our own choices. If we had to follow, the Most High God, we'd essentially be automatons or slaves. And that's the perspective of those enlightened ones that say, well, no, we should be able to make our own decisions. So how do you feel about that?
Well, there was a lot said just now, so I got a little distracted with a little snack, but
I got
every civilization basically exactly said that, like for example, Zeus. Zeus was the creator of all gods, right?
Actually,
So,
his dad Cronus was.
yes,
If you
his
think
dad
about it.
no, he was no, actually not. He was the creator of time and of the universe, but he was the creator of all men and of civilization. So he was
Right.
our creator, Zeus, right? Kronos was
Well,
actually responsible for time and for the
but
universe.
but why would those gods, Zeus and all of his brethren and sisters, so fellow gods like himself, had to go at war with Kronos? Why was that necessary if he wasn't the source of all creation?
Because Kronos was actually against human at some point. Humans were not his creation and he never wanted them. But Zeus, his children and his siblings actually were the one protecting the earth, and he is the creator of mankind.
Right. So, do you see how that story parallels the ancient story of Enki and so that story, that Greek mythology, actually parallels a lot of other ancient cultures that had a very similar pantheon, meaning that what you see from the story in Greece can be seen in the story of Egypt, in the story of like the Hindus, can be seen in the story of the ancient Chinese or Asian folks or whatever. They all have these ancient pantheons, and a lot of them worshipped like a serpent or a dragon, and this dragon was this divine. So arguably, it has serpent-like qualities, but it's arguably the most wise. Why do we reference when we look at the story of Arthur Pendragon? Hold on, but when we look at the story of Arthur Pendragon and the Sword and the Stone, the Lady of the Lake, or Merlin the wizard or whatever, that entire story, 9 times out of 10, Arthur Pendragon, they gotta fight a dragon, or they get a dragon to aid them in whatever their conquest is or whatever. The dragon has been like a common denominator in almost every ancient pantheon, if you look at it. Even the Clash of the Titans. Not right, but there's a reason for that, because the dragon, one could argue that the serpent who enticed Eve to eat from the tree of knowledge was also a dragon, or the root word na being a shining one, or like a deity figure himself, but he questions the commandment of the Most High by saying, did he really say that you were about to say? Wait a second. Did my headset just go off? Oh, okay. Yeah, this I got a piece. It's not. Okay, but well, yeah. If we were trying to attain a certain status, like a godlike status ourselves. Well, hidden knowledge. You're absolutely in every culture. Right, right. Native Americans. Hmm. Exactly. And right. Yes. Okay. So, with that being said, if we see this common thread that the dragon is a representation in almost every ancient culture, and oh, Maddie, how you doing? What's happening? Um, so you decided to chime in. That's awesome. Okay. So we're kind of like discussing, well, dragons. How we got on dragons, not entirely sure. But with sacred knowledge. Right. So some cultures see that this dragon that imparts this kind of knowledge is not nefarious in nature. Actually, it's something to be praised. And that's why they even with the knowledge of the Most High, they rebel against it because it's like, no, I'm getting better knowledge from this guy over here. It's making me more powerful, more advanced, more everything. I could do anything. Um, but they probably would have got that information from the Most High Creator if they had just been patient and let him like teach people. Hmm. Hmm. Like Prometheus and giving fire. Hmm. Icarus. Okay, so he right. So he was given. Well, what if I told you that all of the ancient peoples that were given the not exactly. What if I told you that all the ancient peoples, all the ancient cultures were given all of this advanced knowledge almost all at once within one generation? And with that knowledge, they thought of evil all the time. They sinned against the fellow man. They sinned against animals and other fleshly beings. Okay, but that's the duality in people. And so the most high creator of all things saw this and he's getting reported by good angels that hey, this we're seeing abominations in all of these different cultures. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? And so he says, well, I'm going to destroy the whole thing. We're going to start over. Okay. So does it though? If well, but okay, but let's say that the Most High God has. Let's say that the Most High God has. Well, yeah, that's an interesting way of looking at it. Here's the deal: what if the Most High God has attributes of only justice and truth? And so, from His perspective, if you're utilizing knowledge in an evil way, that's not what He intended, and it creates chaos out of the order that He created. So if you're only sowing chaos and you're sinning against your fellow man, children, animals, every being that's existed on the planet, does the one who created the whole thing have the right to destroy it all and start over? By what by what metric? You would think anyway he sees fit. He does, but because he gives us, well, hold on. He gives us free agency, but he wants to see what we do with that free agency. And if we think, okay, for what purpose? To see what's really in our heart. Right. Yes and no. Let's say he wanted to be a serial killer. No, no, no. Let's say that you wanted him to be a, hang on. Let's say that you wanted him to be a baseball player, but he wanted to be a serial killer. Does he have the right to dispatch you at that point? But that's a better analogy. Of course you do. You created it. Okay, that is just control. That's a form of control. That's how you see it, right? Okay. Right. Okay. Uh yeah. Well, with no consequence. Okay, fair enough. So I well, that's true because we're all going to be judged. So if life was a crucible, well, okay. Okay, he doesn't enforce it. Why would you think that? Okay, so you think right, but do you think that the God who created all things and made order out of chaos has the dualistic nature that we have? I right. Do you think that that's a just judgment? Like if he made that judgment, and do you think that he's justified in doing that because he created all things. Well, he rebelled. He was an angel of light. He was an angel. Exactly. He manipulated. Okay, so but he was created first, and he was jealous of the fact that we were even created in the first place. So if we, so if we, but well, so we're all basing everything on the assumption. We're all basing everything on the assumption that we think that it's all based on our goodness or our evil. Fair enough. Um, but we've been fed culturally that if we're good, we're gonna go to a good place when we die, and that's a cultural thing. That's not actual teaching from the Most High. Fair. Okay, so what if the concept of evil is disorder? But let's simplify it even more than that, because we couldn't live that out. Like how you describe it, if you tried to live your life that yeah, but if you tried to live your life that way, you wouldn't be able to live that out. Because, and I'm gonna tell you why. Um, if everything was just relative, society would break down in an instant. Because your definition, yeah, yeah, okay, but but who decides if it's morally right to um, murder children? So if I said that, that you're right. Some people, it's part of their religion to sacrifice children. hmm No, no, I'm saying if they're already born and you subject them to torture and evil. That's what I'm saying. Okay, we can. But my point is, what if you have certain cultures that believe that human sacrifice is how they gain more power, and so they have to kill innocent children, and so that their souls are, so that their souls are. Okay, but I think you're conflating two concepts, and I'm gonna tell you why. Early Hebrews are not Christians, right? Early Hebrews. Okay, so if we wanted to talk about, right? No, but I'm well, uh, well, maybe to his people he was a good person. No. But I was getting to a point. Yeah, I do not, sweetie. He did. It's what the people wanted at the time. But he's demonized as a monster because he ethnically cleansed a race of people, right? He ethnically. Okay, so no, but hang on. But yeah, exactly. Mussolini, Stalin, and Mao killed more people than Adolf Hitler did. But yet they're not demonized the same way. Why is that? Okay, so that means that sounds like that's a biased narrative. So you're saying, from somebody's perspective, they're saying Hitler's evil, but Mao, Stalin, and Mussolini, they were just dictators of their time. Genghis Khan or Alexander the Great, right? So, there's a meme, right? But there's a right. I'm sure you guys have all seen the meme of like the Nazis, and they're saying, "Are we the baddies?" Because they couldn't see it themselves. You haven't seen that meme? It does correlate, but it does correlate though, because to their people. Right. So we can't live that out. That's my point. We can't live that. Moral relativism, right. Moral relativism, you can't live that out. So there has to be an objective role. Well, well, maybe not all witches that do dark magic. I told you that I have. Hang on. I said that no, I didn't say that. But no, that's not what I said, and don't put words in my mouth. What I said was I have a coworker that practiced Wicca. Okay, really. Ah! No, why What? In what context would I ever say that? But in what context would I say that? No, I never. No, no, that's not how I framed it. Okay, thank you. Got him. No, okay. Now I remember the context of the conversation. Yeah, that was that. Now I realize the context of what you're saying. So basically, what Puff was saying is, if it would endanger my family, would I stand up for the innocent? That was the context. That's exactly. Uh, okay, but listen to why I said that. Yeah, no, no. But listen to why I'm saying that. You're making the assumption that based on me helping some random lady who is an innocent and being tyrannized by, let's say are we all dead? Okay, it doesn't matter. Let's say that we were on the New York subway. Let's just say we were. And some random evil guy wanted to light a woman on fire. And I, as an innocent bystander, am not willing to stand around and let this person light that woman on fire. I would do what that one guy did, put him in a chokehold until the authorities. Okay, now I'm back. Thank God. Okay. So my headset died. Okay, so so context matters. Okay, so if I said that we're on a subway train, yeah. Let's say that what I'm saying. Well, well, well. Actually, what? Mhm. Right, right. Hmm. Right. I might be saving baby Hitler. That's a possibility. I might be. Yeah. We don't know what to. Okay. So with that being said, would that person automatically be deemed a hero or a villain? Because I'm using the subway example. hold on. I'm using the subway example purposely because that's something that actually happened, where innocent was being threatened, and a bystander came up to the aggressor and subdued him, and ultimately ended up killing that person, not on purpose, accidentally, but he was vilified, not in a court of law because he was, defending innocent lives, but by public opinion, because there are people that think, well, he shouldn't have took it upon himself to defend innocent people. So let's say that that's happening in front of you. Let's say that you're on a subway train. Your family is not present. And then I'm going to use a scenario if your family were present. So you wouldn't get involved. You would allow evil to happen right in front of your face and not do a damn thing about it. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Sometimes I've put my life on the line without being sure what the outcome is. I think I think that if we were thinking about hold on. I think that if we were thinking about self-preservation, then obviously one could argue, right. But that's not what the human experience is all about. There are people that do courageous things in the name of humanity, not just in the name of themselves, in the name of humanity. Okay. So you guys would not attach a hero label to somebody who tries to save the innocent, like a Batman, so to speak. But if you could be the hero, but you end up dying in that process, what does it matter about the credit? If you end up dying, let's say I dove in. Okay, hang on. So uh, let's say I was the. Hang on, I'm gonna use a better example. Hold on. Hang on. Listen to my hypothetical. So let's say I was there in Butler, Pennsylvania when Donald Trump got shot, and I saw that the bullets were about to hit my family members, like Ming Sing was in the way, or my nephew was in the way, in the line of fire of the bullet. And I dive in front of the bullet and take those rounds to save their lives. Am I a hero or a villain? Okay, okay. So the guy, Corey Campatori, who jumped in front of his family and was a human shield to make sure that they live. You guys don't see any heroism in what he did. Kind? Okay. Okay, so what would you define as a hero? Would you say that Black Lives Matter burning down buildings in the name of justice, is that heroic? Wait. Okay, but why do titles have meaning? Okay, so it's only in the eyes of the beholder, and it really doesn't have any meaning objectively outside of that. Is your claim? So if I were Wyatt Earp, hmm well, we could say that, but there is something called, well, there, but there is something called our collective understanding. So no, collectively, why why do we say that Albert Einstein, Martin Luther King, Mahatma Gandhi, why are they considered heroes? Oh, thank. But why in society are they remembered where most people are forgotten? No, no, there's something there. That's it's called our collective understanding. So collective. Hmm. You wanted that 3 times? I doubt it. Okay, so one could argue that hang on, yeah, you're right, world renowned. So one could argue that Christianity became world renowned over the last 2,000 years, not because like, G- but what if Christianity was proved to be the truth out of, but it's been around for 2,000 years. Christianity's been around for. So you're saying basically because we're becoming more powerful in our understanding that Christianity will go away. That's that's what we're becoming with AI and different things of that nature. We're becoming more powerful. Well, that's what people believe. People believe that when the singularity is achieved, that we could cure human death. When the singularity is achieved, we can become immortal. That's power. Yeah, that's power. Am I annoying you? I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help. I'm distracted, so I have to follow her because it's like me. Yeah, because I'll get lost. I won't even know where she is, and then she gets hurt, and then I gotta go save the day. I don't want to do that. So I'm following her because I'm distracted in this. Whoa. Damn it. That's terrible. Yeah, M20. Yeah, no, I'm gonna stick with my dragon off. But here's the deal. So my thing is that I think our lives are told in stories. We know this to be true, right? Um, that's how we contextualize the world that we live in. And if those stories are tales of greatness, like the tales of the Titans, for example, you need that. How many you got, girl? I took it. I hope. Okay. No. Yeah. Yeah, Buddhism is slightly different. Oh. That might be that might be true. Um I well that does sound very much like Hinduism.
Take the bidet remote.
Okay. They sound eerily similar. N- Uh right. Yep. Assessment. Yeah. Reincarnation to any type of being. So if let's say you were a terrible person, you could come back as a cockroach and get stepped on. Just ignore it. So do you think that that's a better way to live than say um so but if that's for a culture that that's all that they knew, but hang on. Uh, if that's all they knew because culturally that's what they're taught, and then they don't see any hope in it, they see only despair. Does that make that religion good or bad? If all they see is despair in their surroundings. So I'm gonna use the example. Hinduism believes in the recycle of karma or carnations, right? So let's say that you lived in a situation like Slumdog Millionaire, where all you saw was really bad shit, like pedophilia and people burning out your eyes because they want to make money off of you, so predatory behavior, that sort of thing. In that instance, could you say that their religion is a religion of hope or a religion of despair? Okay. Okay. For me, I believe that. Oh, okay. But you guys are all saying there's a subjective truth, and that subjective truth reigns supreme. No, I'm not saying that other religions are whack. I'm saying that they're all created beings. So if so so that is not that's how you took it. killed them both. No, if you, yeah, if you examine them all in the claims, the truth claims that they make, wait, if Jesus Christ says he is the way, the truth, and the life, that's a truth claim, right? But he's making a truth claim. If he's the way, the truth, and the life, that's a truth claim, right? Wait. When did I ever do that? What? Okay, go ahead. No, you guys are... Wow! No, you're misreading what I said. You're talking about my baby sister. I know that's what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah.
Did you use this bathroom before?
I never touched that bathroom. Never. You have not seen me in that bathroom for well over 6 months. Oh, okay, but why would you come to me with that? I'm having a conversation and I'm recording that conversation. I'm recording the conversation. We're having a group chat with Amir and everybody else.
I'm missing the remote to the bidet.
Okay, why would I know where that is?
I don't know.
I don't use that bathroom. What the freak? The bidet, yeah. We got a bidet. Because we need a remote control to clean our ass. And that's the truth. Now I'm telling you. Okay, so it has. And the Japanese were on it like a sonnet. Right. I wouldn't. But hold on. Let's go back to what you were saying, Maddie. Yeah. Okay. So you think I was shaming her? Damn it. No, I don't think that. No, I don't think that. And here's why I don't think that. And let me explain. Okay? I believe that we have been force-fed lies all throughout our life. Like the whole of society. And those lies comes in the form of idioms and half-truths that point towards the one supreme creator, because we know we have to be created beings. There's no way that this stuff could form by itself. Like DNA is just an example of that. There's no way it could form by itself. So with that, bruh, DNA is a code. No. Hang on. Even a single cell amoeba has a very complex code in it. So are you telling me that a single cell amoeba came from some primordial soup and assembled itself from inorganic matter by itself? Does that make any sense? It doesn't. It doesn't make... Bruh. It doesn't make sense. It does... Oh, okay. So... But... What if we had that recipe once upon a time and we only created evil things? What if we had that recipe and history seems to be... Hold on. You guys understand the CRISPR project, right? where we take. Hang on, I'm gonna explain it. Yeah, we can. We can make water. What are you talking about? We can. You combine hydrogen and oxygen together, and you can synthesize water out of it. In fact, people do that. No, but my point, hang on, but you guys aren't hearing me out. So here's what I propose: that we did have that technology to edit genes 4,000 years ago. We used it for only evil intent, and God had to start over. Okay, now if that's true, that I'm telling you it's true. Because why do we have every single culture? I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Every single culture. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Why does every single culture have a human hybrid? It's not anthropomorphizing animals. We're talking about these things actually existed. Minotaur, centaurs, the Naga in Hindu, where it's a half woman, half snake. No. They're not just stories. That actually happened, and that's why they persist in human consciousness. I could tell you this. I could tell you that the CRISPR technology, we're growing human embryos out of cows. Today. That's happening. It doesn't matter. The point is we're rediscovering the things that we knew before. We are rediscovering it with the help of the ancient ones who taught us this shit in the first place. No, you can't. No, bruh. You can't have sex with a bull and make a human bull. No. The bestiality is a thing. Listen. Hold on. No, you can have sex with a bull, but it's not gonna produce a minotaur. How do you know that? It is the fact. It is a fact. And I'm going to tell you why it's a fact. Okay? Because we're rediscovering it today. Look up CRISPR. Science. How about science? Science. So no, actually no, what? No, first of all, no, it doesn't, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because religion birthed science. How about that? It was the early Christians. Yeah, it can't. Well, no, not. First of all, ancient knowledge is neither good nor evil. By the way, it's just knowledge. Exactly. But it was taught. We didn't know how to do it. It was taught. No, I didn't. I didn't say that. Did I say that? Did you hear me say that? Oh, Lord have mercy. You guys are conflating two things. Yeah, you're conflating. Okay, I'm telling you it's a cycle, and we're repeating the same thing. That's what I'm telling you is the truth. Okay, what do you guys know about toroidal lines? What do you guys know about ley lines? Ley lines. What do you guys know about it? Okay, so in some understandings, there are power sensors that we nexus points in history. Yeah, he's over here on this tree. Here, we gotta move. We gotta move. I gotta heal. I gotta heal. Oh, I'm dying. I'm dying. Bruh, they're dead too. Oh, thank God. I'm dead. Here, let me try to make it in the circle, because, yeah, I'm gonna try. You have a jammer on? Yeah, carry me, carry me. No, carry me, carry me. Oh, fuck, a BDRM is coming. Yeah, I'm gonna die. No, we die together. Yo, I forgot about that. Yeah. You are alive. You think number one's gonna pull through and save the day? Come on. Okay. So I think you guys are misreading what my earlier takes, my earlier conversations are, and you guys are conflating two different things. Bro, that conversation we had was like 2 months ago. You know how? Yeah, but it was like 2 months ago. Yeah, but do you think that somebody can acquire? Oh, I saw that. That was terrible. I saw that. Okay. Oh, they got. Oh no. Okay, so let me reiterate my point. Oh. Okay, fair enough. I think that we are almost at the crux of the argument, but we're coming at it from so many different angles, and we're putting our biases based on our worldview on the conversation. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. But my fair enough. But my Okay, but what if I told you that all of the early church fathers funded the universities to create science in the first place? So that means that science and religion are compatible, because science was born with the idea that if the world was created by a designer, if the world was created by a designer, then we should be able to understand it. And that's how science was born. You think that... Oh, okay. So you're saying existence is circular. Right. So it's just like the Matrix. Okay, remember the concept of the second Matrix? Yeah, but do you think that everybody in life is going to be humble and just allow everybody's existence? They won't. So do you think that we should stand for something in the precious little time that we have on this planet? Okay, but then you don't even become a page in... Wow. Okay. I'm saying the best use of the time that we have, because time is short, we have a maximum lifespan of 100 years. Yeah, but okay, wait. Why do you automatically assume if I share my viewpoint that I'm shaming somebody? What? No, because you're conflating two things. If I'm trying to expose truth, why is that automatically condemning the next person? Okay, see, I think you guys are missing the point. Yeah, that's ignorance, and ignorance is no way to live. Yeah, it is. It is. It is because if life is all about finding truth, and then our ultimate goal is to share that truth so that nobody follows the same way that, let's say, it took us to find the truth in the first place, aren't we doing a service to humankind at that point?
Michael, why is your shoes right here?
That's true. Are you asking me something?
Why is your shoes right here?
Because I was helping the kiddos bring the bed
Okay,
upstairs.
well, you're not doing
Okay,
it.
well, I.
Why does that have to stay here?
Why do you have to yell at me when I told you I'm on the mic with other people being recorded, and your background voice is being recorded with them?
I don't care.
Okay,
I'm
that's fine.
missing shit. You're not wasting fucking energy all over my fucking bedspread and shit.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
And then you just move it right here. Ball it up and throw it inside that fucking room.
This is me. Yeah, I'm sure. I don't know. No, you have to consent to it. Right. So really, the only. Yeah. No, I wouldn't, bring you guys. Yeah, I wouldn't bring you guys all into the conversation to be recorded and not. That I mean, if that's your opinion, But I had somebody say, I get that part, but okay, but okay, uh, thank God that we don't base our existence solely on our emotions, because emotions change with the wind. So if we were to say I don't like something, yeah, I don't like that. Could you in fact change that opinion? Say, you know, a week from now. Yeah, they do. They do. Agreed. Okay, agreed. So, with that being said, would it behoove us as human beings, because we're social creatures, to share, yeah, to share whatever knowledge that we have from our individual perspectives, like a melting pot, like what makes America great? Hmm. No, you're right. So but and I asked Atlas this question like on another stream or whatever. Is it okay to find out a little bit of qualifiers to find out why you believe what you believe? Is it okay to do that? Yeah, because that's how we come to truth. Wow. Wow. So everybody equates. Oh, hold on. You know what's funny? Okay. I'm gonna use this example. I'm gonna use this analogy, and then just track with me here without interrupting, please. Just track. Just track. Hang on, hang on, hang on. I'm gonna use something completely unrelated. We're playing a game called PUBG, and in this game, there are strategies, and sometimes those strategies is not agreed upon by all your party members. I was playing with a bunch of guys, and the guys, one guy said, "Oh, I wanted to, take this hill so that we had the best positioning." I said, well, I think that the best strat is to actually go on the edge of the circle and then work your way in so we don't get ganked from the back, and then we can pick off anybody coming in the circle. This guy got super pissed off that I made that suggestion and quit the game. His friend was like, I don't know what you said to him, but he team killed me right afterwards. That was my best friend in the whole world. Do you think that guy was justified in doing what he did? Some people are just dumb. But I'm just making a suggestion. I like if somebody gets butt hurt, that's a feeling, right? And people's feelings can change, right? Right. But I didn't put it to the forefront. I just disagreed. Oh, yeah, there was none. Yeah, I mean they were all part. Yeah, they. There you go. You know my reaction to getting killed? I said, "Well, you take care of yourself, bud," and I got off the game. But I chose not to. Sometimes I do. Yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right. It depends on the circumstances. In that situation, I was outnumbered. I was outgunned. And I decided not to make a big deal out of it. So, but if it's like I'm with friends and I have the same feeling that guy had with his friend who decided to rage quit because I made a suggestion, I'm not going to argue that fact. I'm outnumbered, obviously. So sometimes mob rules. Yeah. Hmm. I think that you guys are reading that. That's not how I operate. Hmm. Uh, yeah. That's a true statement. Yeah. Right. That was great. You guys are talking about the first descent. Yeah. Oh yeah, you wanted to clown me for that, and I remember that. But yeah, the game mechanic. but the game mechanics eluded me at the time. Okay. Does that mean that I'm a noob? Yeah. Yeah, I'm a noob. I was a noob at the time. Bruh. I'm just saying I was a noob and now I'm better at the game. I'm pumping. No, I agree. Okay, fair enough. But all I'm saying is sometimes there's a right way to do things and sometimes there's a wrong way. If I realize the error of my ways down the road and then I try to share that knowledge, am I being conceited by saying that? Agreed. I agree. I'm not saying I agree for sure because who That did it for me, actually. So here's the deal. I think that having these kind of conversations contributes in a positive way to society. Who, me? Who, me? I do smoke cigarettes, but you know what? I'm stressed out, so I'm allowed. You know what? I don't give a fuck about woke. I don't give a fuck about woke, and my health is my own business. Yeah, exactly. So if we lived in a socialist culture, let's just say that we did, and I wanted to smoke a cigarette, but I'm not allowed to be an individual. Do you think that I am gaining something in society or losing
Whoever
something?
made these dishes, put them in the dishwasher.
But what if it doesn't affect me the way it did somebody who got COPD or whatever? It didn't affect me that way, so I actually did it and I didn't have any repercussions.
Okay, I will when I put myself down, sir.
I'm just saying. Let's take this car. There it is. We're gonna go grab a teammate. So, you know, it seems like I get characterized as that person that likes to beat people over the head with the Bible. Is that really my persona? Wow. What? That is not what I do. Okay, I think that's a misnomer. I think that you guys have a certain opinion about. No. You guys have a certain opinion about religiosity. Right. Oh no. Yeah, I don't know. They wanted to fight. Code switch. Okay, that's a fair assessment. That's a fair assessment. Code switching. Depending on the circumstances. Did we lose a guy? Donut, heal! I'm in party chat, they can't even hear me. Bruh. Heal, Donut, heal! This fucking guy. I don't know, he's a noob. I'm assuming that that's why he's not doing it. Look at his level, Donut. 260, he should know better. Yeah, I got this. Wait, grab that health pack. No, grab this health pack. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, let's go. Oh man, we let this fucker drive. No! Donut, no! No, but Donut is behind the wheel now. I I think that everybody naturally assumes because it's something like Christianity, and Christianity is such a taboo subject for a lot of people, that they make assumptions based on how it's being delivered. So if I said that Christianity is the way, the truth, and the life, you guys would automatically assume that I'm that I'm beating you over the head with that notion, just based on the fact that it's Christianity. If I were saying Buddhism is the truth, you guys wouldn't even have an opinion about it. But I'm saying that no other understanding gets demonized the way that Christianity. This fucking guy, man! This fucking guy. Let's. Yeah, he is a piece of shit, but let's not do that, okay? I know. Yeah, I get it. Okay, that's fair. Get in the driver's seat, Atlas. Get in the driver's seat. Oh my god. You're gonna let Beast drive the car? It doesn't matter. Just get in the driver's seat. Go, 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 go! Go! Oh my freaking god. Yee-hee. Gone on they punk ass. Here, let me give you my damn, what do I got? Oh. Okay. Oh, this is Beast. This isn't Donut. I know, I hear ya. Alright. Probably. I don't have any heals at all either. Yeah. Thank you. No, that's perfect. Okay, so my assessment of why some people will like to just hear the subject matter and say, well, that's taboo because it's this subject matter. Yeah, it's taboo and it's a lie. Because we've been conditioned to believe it's a lie, because that would mean we have to submit to a certain authority. Yeah, that's fine. But if we were to examine it at face value, it's actually not as bad as we think. Let's go. All I'm saying is, did my mic die? All I'm saying is, I think that we've been conditioned to be biased against that particular thing. That's all. Right. Right. Well, people make that. People make a lot of assumptions based on that, but is that the truth? We've been told in society that that's the truth. But what would you? Okay, so if I told you that the religion of Christianity was co-opted by people who had ill intent, but the for well, if we were that's yeah, no, that's not how that works. No. And okay, so can we at least concede that um, understanding concede. So I'm saying like we're about to make a couple of truth claims. Religion is a game. It just means I'm on west side or east side. You know, I claim it. I claim Christianity, or I claim Buddhism, or I claim Hinduism or Muslims or whatever. Okay, that's a game. I'm saying that the true fundamental understanding of Jesus Christ is not a religion, it's a relationship with the God Most High, one who created the whole thing and gave us a way out from our sinful nature. That's all I'm conceding, okay? Now, with that being said, does that mean that I'm trying to push that understanding on other people? I mean, I guess if I'm trying to speak upon that truth because I figured out that truth with a bunch of processes that one could argue uh, is a whole lot of life's lessons. Like I did a bunch of bad shit in my life to find out that this is the thing that saved me. Okay. Does that make it true for everybody? Probably not. It's because I'm just talking about my own personal experience. But okay, we're gonna have to move Atlas. We have to get past those guys on the top building over there. Okay, yeah, because all right, that's fine. Oh, we got people in front of us. Okay, let's do it. Oh, there's a guy landing to our left. There's a guy landing to our left. You see him? You see him? Let's push this fucking squad right here. Good shit. Hey, let's take that EP. Yeah, let's take the EP. What? Oh my god. My game just froze, girl. It's lagging. I'm lagging like a motherfucker. I can't see. I'm lagging. I can't see. No, I'm dead. I'm a dead motherfucker. Aw. Bruh. If I record what just happened, I've never seen that in life. I've never seen... Did you lag like that? I lagged like a motherfucker. Damn it. Okay, so here's the deal. I did not do that. I don't know if we just, like, with the concentration of how many people were left in the match, it just, like, overwhelmed the game. I've never seen it glitch like that. But maybe because we're in a party chat and my bandwidth is getting affected. Because with so many people are in the chat. Plus, I'm streaming. So there's that. Probably. I'm just saying, I'm streaming too, so that's probably putting a tax on the bandwidth. Oh. Bruh, even to exit the game, I'm lagging. That's crazy. Like the whole I got yeah, it just to leave the match, it's like frozen. I'm gonna close the game and then restart it. Yeah. Yeah. You guys still playing Wayfinder? Maddie, are you really playing Fortnite? No, I'm just asking. I'm just asking. No, hello. Wait a second. You automatically assume my whole get down is to shame people. That is not what I do. I don't know where you get that. Come to the dock side. Come to PUBG and get some. There you go. Yeah, if you got Fortnite skills, you'd have skills in PUBG because it's almost essentially the same game, just less cartoony. Wow. Oh shit! It put me in the game we were just in. Atlas. It's kind of. I know. I'm about to exit out of it. I just want to see. All our teammates are dead, so I don't know why it's putting me in that game. But whatever. Just gonna exit as soon as I get in. Yeah. See, I'm watching somebody else. Why would I want to watch somebody else play? That's gay. So coming back to my original statement about Kendrick Lamar, because that's how we started. That's how we started this whole conversation was Kendrick Lamar. Okay. It is, and I don't know how we veered off into God and our understanding of the world around us or whatever. The crux, the crux of the conversation is Kendrick has been trying to expose the black experience in America from his perspective. I get that part. He's also trying to expose the evils that people do. But in some of his music videos, he does mock Christianity quite a bit. So if you ever seen him with a thorny crown, hold on. But why would he wear a thorny crown with blood coming down his face? Is he a believer? Kanye West was a believer. Oh. Well, at least he's not dressing up the devil as little Nas X. Well, everybody thinks he's a Nazi sympathizer or whatever, but he's got a legitimate gripe against Jews. He got screwed over financially from his Jewish manager. That's why he has the opinions that he has. And he thinks that Jews run the world. So there's that. Yeah, well, they're good with money. There has to be a reason for that. I don't know. That's a good question. That is a good question. But is it fair that the rest of society around the world is kind of salty at Jewish people for the fact that they know how to manage money? Well, I mean, there's a lot of salty people at the Jews, and Jews really, arguably, unless they directly affected you, I don't know a Jew personally that's affected me, so I don't have any skin in the game one way or the other. I do know that my faith is based on their understanding or their record of historical events. So, if I were to look at Christianity, I can't acknowledge my Christian faith without the Jewish narrative that began from the beginning of time. I can't do that. I can't reconcile the story. If somebody only gave you the Gospels, meaning they only gave you Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, it wouldn't make any sense. It's missing a whole bunch of context as to why it's the truth. Okay? And so people in those circles recognize that. And that's why they profess that you have to read the gospel or the gospel in context of the Old Testament. And I just watched Jordan Peterson, Dennis Prager, Jonathan Pajot, and a bunch of other like theologians and scholars discuss this very same thing, and they acknowledge the fact that you have to have it in context together. Like you can't just say the Jews deny Christ, so kick them out of the whole narrative. But what if there was a time in existence when there was only order and everything was beautiful and there was no suffering and there was no death and there was no injustice? No, but I'm saying, would that okay, so we have to embrace the duality of our human, condition. We have to embrace that duality. Otherwise, we couldn't appreciate all of those good things, right? Yeah, I guess that's true. But if we lived eternally in bliss and had nothing to contrast it to, well, let's say that we had our human experience so we know what suffering's like, and then we lived eternally in bliss. hmm Well, okay, I could argue that God's initial creations lived eternally in bliss, and they got well, they got full of themselves because it's just like a child that you spoil. If you spoil a child, they're gonna become rotten to the core, right? And pretty much. So let's say that God's right hand man, Lucifer, was the most beautiful angel in all of creation. And then he got really full of it and said, I should be the most high. I should be the one that created everything. He was the most beautiful angel, but pride came in. And now in culture, we celebrate, we give a whole month to pride. And that was his greatest sin. So why are we adhering to the tenets of spoiled angels? Wow! No, I get you. I get you. I get you. But what could we do about it? Well, we could deny him. We could know that he's a lie, and then we deny him. There's that. We could do that. Okay, so you don't understand the context. I'm gonna give you the context. So you don't know the lore. Okay, okay. Let me fill you in. So so have you ever read the book of Genesis? It tells how we got created. There's that. But if you read further down, in like let's say the book of Isaiah or something like that, it'll tell you that Lucifer was the morning star, the right hand of God. He was the most beautiful angel of all existence. And but his pride made him think that he deserves to be the most high and he could take God's throne. Because of that, he rebelled against God and was cast down out of heaven and became literally the adversary of all humanity. So that's the narrative. That's the story that we're told since birth or whatever. Um, and I'm sure that's been shared with you in some context. I don't, you know, in some context, yeah, yeah, everybody knows that story. Okay, so with that being, but what I'm alluding to, oh my God, I lost my fronts, bruh, I lost my fronts. I lost my fronts. I just dropped my little container that had my fronts in it. My teeth. I don't want to. I don't. Oh my god, this thing is so expensive. It's like over $1,000 for this fucking thing. I gotta find it. What the fuck? Oh, there's part of my teeth. Okay. Where's the rest of it? Shit. Shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. I need to find my teeth. Hold on, hold on. Oh, Atlas, I was gonna tell you the news that I finally got enough money to make that trip to Texas. I don't know if I got a chance to tell you that or whatever. So I am moving in a week or whatever. Are you there still? Hello? Oh shit. I think she walked. She's AFK. I think because she walked away from the stick. Some bitch. Where the fuck is my teeth? Bruh. Some bullshit. Some bullshit. Fuck is my teeth, dude? Yikes. Okay, maybe it's not in here at all, and I'm tripping. Oh, this is gross. Oh god, no. What the fuck? Yeah, I gotta sweep. I gotta sweep my room. Hey Atlas, I'll be back on later, girl. I gotta fucking clean my room. Fuck. Hello? I guess not. Hey, I'll see you guys later. I'll be back on. Tell her when she gets on that I'll get on a little bit later. I had to clean my room. I'll see you guys later. Bye now.